Its advance is relentless. It continues ever onward. Driven only by its simple-minded, hedonistic desires. The desire to feed. The desire to dominate weaker creatures, to tear them to shreds, to end them utterly. A i tam tylko jedno, będzie ich więcej. Ah, the dawning of fear, the wish to flee. And the crushing realization of that wish's denial, the realization of the inevitability of what is to come, their tantalizing screams. Have I ever feasted upon such things myself? I haven't, have I? Nawet nie wiem, czy czytam jego dialogi, czy nie. It's the same. The same as that red room decorated with my foolish brides. The same color, the same smell, the same screams, the same taste. I no longer need to wait for my sacrificial brides to come to me. I can go and collect them myself. Yes, this body can tell. This skin can smell it. I see, yes, that's right. Now I have become the very taboo powering from my room. Znaczy ja na to patrzę, jedyne co myślę to ten, Mara z Shin Megumi Tensei. I am the Forbidden Room. Don't look, whatever you do, don't look inside. But I will leave the key right here. Ciekawe, czy na chińskiej wersji też dostanie czapkę chińską słomianą. Because if you do, my beloved wife, even I don't know what I might do. But now you are seeing it, you are seeing me, the room, your eyes filled with terror. And that means you may as well be inside the room right now. Zawsze możecie zrobić to co ja, czyli kupić sobie wczoraj na zniżce Season Passa do Guilty Geara, stwierdzić, że nie podoba wam się żadna z postaci, która jest w paku, obskakiwać taki wpierdol, że nawet nie chce się za bardzo uczyć tych postaci i go zwrócić. Powinno być prawnie zakazane, że postaci w bijatyce nie możesz sobie zlabować, jeżeli jej kurna nie kupisz. Where are my next wives? Where are the wives I entrusted with my magical key? Ja też nie zwracam, bo nie kupuję. Who am I? I know who I am, of course I do. I exist to understand all things, that is the ideal I am meant to strive for and achieve. The principles of the sword, the beginning and end of everything, the absolute laws that govern all things. The root. So of course I understand who I am. I'm the Primate of Beard, the Master of Caster, Makiri Zolgen, an elite mage. I'm the greatest heir to ever inherit the Makiri name and the last of the pure bloods. I'm so perfect in every regard that there's no way I could possibly fail. I don't know what that means, but I do understand that it is who I am. So... yes, that's it. The elation at having figured out a way to make Caster's noble phantasm invincible courses through me. The relief at having proven how exceptional I truly am rattles my lungs like laughter. Że nie mam pojęcia, co się dzieje w Outlastach. Chociaż nie, coś pamiętam z dwójki. I chyba początek jedynki kojarzę. Ale jestem prawie pewien, że gość z tego dodatku jest wzorowany na Bluebirdzie. All the while, some part of me deep in my chest seems to strain against its mismatched surroundings. Is this justice? No. No, it isn't. In fact, I will go further. The question itself is faulty. Justice is found only in victory, in achieving your ideals. He was born that kind of mage. That's why he acted the way he did. Yes, that's right, I must realize my ideals. And to do that I must abandon certain things. Some feelings I must grind into dust. If there was a fatal flaw in the structural design of the mage standing here now, o, brzmi jak Outlast. It was that he underestimated the importance of durability. Having been forced, supposedly exceptional as he is, into retreating because of a simple numbers advantage ate at him. So he turned to his trump card to wipe away that stain of failure and prove himself. Czemu się wybił? Kamera jako POV, co można już szukać tam takiego zaczątku analogowego horroru. Który w sumie jest jeszcze starszym medium, jeżeli pomyślimy o tym, o Paranormal Activity. W chuj gore i dawno nie było nowego tego. Dawno nie było nowej Amnezji. Ej, no Outlast 2 nawet jest o jakimś gównianym kulcie, więc wszystko pasuje. Even if doing so meant giving up any semblance of control. It worked far better than he expected, and upon realizing how completely his creation had escaped his reach, the part of him telling him how he should be spilled out, smashing through the flimsy restraints meant to keep things in their place. And so, before he knew it, what humane aspects of his personality as might have remained had things gone differently were completely lost. Czemu? Bo Misside ma ładną grafikę. I koncept bardzo przerażający. To jest bardzo dobrze działający horror. Wyobraźcie sobie, jesteście zamknięci w jednym pomieszczeniu z kobietą. No więc to jest to, skąd się zaczął fenomen Misside'a. Z memów. Do tego jeszcze doszło, że ludzie bardzo lubili te bardziej oklepane elementy tego, kurde, Doki Doki Literature Club. I mogło też pomóc, że gra jest sama w sobie też całkiem okej, więc... Chociaż nie, to ostatnie to chyba nie. To tak nie działa. And all that remained was a pure mage lost in his ostensibly rational pursuit of ideals. Yes, that's right. Rules, neutral zones, why should I be concerned with such wretched trivialities? Just look at this power, the power to consume anything and everything. I am superior to all things in existence. I am all but guaranteed to become this world's next ruler. So if this is the only, most expedient path to achieving my ideals, then what problem could there possibly be in my devouring every last one of the old world's obsolete machines? Everyone knows what happens to products that aren't built with durability in mind. They end up broken. Let us go over the plan one last time. It may be a simple thing, but that is exactly why we need to make absolutely sure we are all on the same page. He said it. The enemy caster's massive riffing faint form continues its advance south at a pace that is 97% in line with my calculations. Czyli nie do końca. This is due to the unfortunate AI casualties that were unable to escape despite taking optimal measures, and the efforts of the defend AIs who gave their lives in service to their duty. No, now's not the time to mourn their loss. Right now we need to do the best we can to stop that thing so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Exactly. Our ultimate objective is to eliminate the colossal rifling fiend with which Caster has assimilated. While we do also need to deal with the small and medium-sized fiends in its vicinity. They are Caster's familiars and so should disappear once we defeat him, so we do not need to worry about killing all of them. The important thing is to dispose of the smaller ones in front of the colossal fiend, thereby stopping its advance. Since it is capable of sensing raniment, It should also detect servants since they possess high quantities of high-density raniment. So our job is to draw the colossal fiend's attention while eliminating the nearby smaller ones. And if possible, to whittle the colossal one down. Oh come on, taking out the little guys, that's no job for a prince. Stop whining. Still, at least he seems to be feeling like his old self again. I never thought I'd be glad to see him being so selfish again. So Berserker and I are pretty much just decoys, huh? I'm the god of love. I'm not much for the brawny stuff like smashing huge monsters with brute force or weakening them with sheer destructive power, so I guess this is our only choice. Are you sure you can handle the brawny stuff? Like you said, this is our only choice. If there was anyone else here who could do it instead, I'd happily let them. Dlatego, że sobie poszli, co nie? I don't think there is, no. I'm also guessing just tearing off a tentacle or two won't be enough to stop that giant monster. The only way to do that is probably to destroy its heart, to kill the caster at its core. But the problem there is we don't know where in that massive body caster could be. No, we do not. I am doing my best to pinpoint him, but I have not yet found a clear answer. Sakura, the primate of Grow, she seems to be largely non-aggressive, just like Ayus. But it also seems like she technically has what it takes to be a competent master. If Saber were to use her full strength, oh, then you'd be able to figure out the damned caster's whereabouts? No, I'd slice the thing to ribbons, turn all the pieces into stone, and hopefully one of those stone ribbons would be the right one. I see. That's a lot more brute force than I was expecting. Alright, got it. I'm not cut out for that kind of unseemly hard work, so I'll let you handle that part. What if we tried going after his master instead? With a gun? You mean cutting off caster's main supply of raniment at the source? That would certainly be one way to resolve this situation. Unfortunately, the problem with that approach is that the monster is essentially acting on its own now. So while I am sure its master is staying as close as necessary, we cannot be sure that we will find him nearby. It is safe to assume caster's master is aware of this vulnerability and is therefore doing everything he can do to hide. I am therefore forced to conclude that it is not realistic to search for him in our limited window of opportunity. I don't know why, but just seeing that master kind of pisses me off, so I would have been happy to win by killing him. But if that's not possible, then we will just have to do something about his monster. By the way, would you two mind standing next to each other for a moment? Weird, they seem similar yet completely different. Oh well, it's not important. Never mind. Anyway, we are good now, right? Może jeszcze niech poproście, żeby się zamieniły ubraniami na szybko. Tak na chwilę tylko. I will be waiting somewhere I can easily make my first move. I will attack as soon as I see an opening, so just follow my lead when I get moving. Oh, Saber. I'm sorry about her, everyone. Anyway, I guess I'd better get going too. Oh, hang on a second. How are your injuries? The ones I treated before? I'd never treated a master before, so I'm curious how it worked. I feel completely fine now, thank you. Here, see? Just look how much energy I have to spare now. Really? Well, that's good to hear. But let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay, everyone, good luck. Są zdeterminowani, żeby ten jeden cegiek na siebie zarobił. 3/4 czasu widzimy głównie jego. Here it comes. I am doing my best to predict its next move in real time using thought acceleration, but there may still be situations I cannot anticipate. In those cases, I can only ask that you do your best to play it by ear. Yeah, we know. Though I wish you'd focus on predicting exactly those kinds of unforeseen situations. Alright everyone, let's do this. I know it is just not right for me to be working cleanup duty like a common foot soldier. I'm the kind of guy who should be leading the charge against the enemy general. How did it come to this? I don't see how any of this will help me get what I want. Quit whining already. Okay everyone, I swear by all of repair that I will heal you right away if you get hurt. Tak przypomnę, że prawie zawsze kiedy jest Kama, to w niedalekiej odległości jest Parvati, więc to nie jest nic nowego. Nową rzeczą w sumie było, że Kama była przez jakiś czas sama na ekranie na początku chaptera. But I'd much rather none of you get hurt in the first place, so please be careful. Na początku była villanem, a kiedy była villanem, to kto był z nami wtedy? Kasuga no Tsubone. I tak w sumie wyszedł w końcu ten Elden Ring Night Rain? Czy to są jakieś pre-premiery? Oh, come on! To jest dość krótki element, żebym to puszczał, co nie? Może trochę pomówię w trakcie, bo Watashi no Ginga jest copyrightowany na YouTubie. Przynajmniej przez jakiś czas było, teraz nie mam pojęcia. O, kill Stolfo. Swoją drogą fajnie, że ten Night Train kosztuje 165 zł zamiast 300, ale nadal wolałbym, żeby jednak FromSoft nie stał się studiem od gier usług. Jak na razie widzę, że tak trochę się staje i chwilowo nie mam powodu twierdzić, że jest inaczej. Ich kolejna gra to też jest gra usługa. Jak ktoś nie chce grać w gry, to może niech lepiej w ogóle nie rusza fejtów. Niektórych ludzi trzeba po prostu gatekeepować. I powiedzieć im wprost, że jak nie chcą grać w gry, to obejrzą sobie tylko parę sezonów i będą bardzo smutni, że nie mogą zrobić nic więcej. Where should we put this, Chief? Over there, and hurry, I hate wasting time. You don't have to tell a speedster twice, we will have it done in no time. Vroom. Now this should go here and... that's it. It's all coming together. No wait, a spell like this would work better this way. I will make some minor adjustments. Got to keep things running as efficiently as possible. What is it you are saying, Master? Oh, curious? No, I am merely your sword. I have no doubts or questions of my own. Mi się w sumie podoba, jak wygląda Chise, bo mnie wkurza w chińskich grach overdesignowanie postaci. Czasami postać może po prostu nosić coś na sobie, parę akcesoriów i może jeden pasek. Nie musi mieć tych pasków od razu 4. Jak ma jakąś wstążkę na rękawie, to może 1, a nie 10. Chińczycy lubią tak strasznie przesadzać, że... I Cise też jest troszkę overdesignowana. A, jeszcze jej nie znajdę na Danboru. Nic dziwnego, jest tylko jeden obrazek. No dajcie mi chwilę, znajdę obrazek drugi, żeby pokazać, o co mi chodzi. Ale muszę daleko pojechać w tył. Strona 140. Nadal za blisko. Cholerny Blue Archive. A! Już tak będzie łatwiej. Porównamy sobie dwie postaci. Bo muszę znaleźć taki ładny arcik, który byłby safe i pokazywał cały strój. Chise nosi bardzo podobny strój do Oreo. I widać na nim różnicę między chińskim designem a japońskim designem. O, come on! Może muszę dopisać solo? To był dobry pomysł. No. Więc tak, powyłączałem wszystko, co niepotrzebne, dobrze. No, to postać, która w tym momencie jest najpopularniejszą, która ma wyjść w Wuthering Wavesie. Nosi w sumie takie dość zwykłe serafuku. Ale nadal to jest zwykłe serafuku, które ma tutaj jakiś pasek. Koszula jest... Jest bluza połączona z koszulą? Ciężko wiedzieć, bo jest tylko jeden obrazek. To jest najprostszy design w Wuthering Wavesie. Porównując z Oreo. Podoba mi się ten miecz, mam nadzieję, że nie jest jej signature weaponem, bo jest całkiem fajny. Znaczy na to jest jakaś nazwa i postaci w tym stylu, czyli czarne serafuku, Himekat, czerwone oczy. Tego jest w cholerę. Są nawet obrazki parodystyczne, gdzie są wszystkie, gdzie jest 30 takich postaci, ale art style jest jak najbardziej wyblakły, żeby tylko nie widzieć różnic. Mam tutaj... jest wideo. Chciałbym pokazać jej broń. Nie, nie zobaczę. To nie jest to wideo. No, jest jeden nóż, nożyczek. Krawiecki chyba mają miarę. Nie jest linijka, to są nożyce krawieckie. Nożyce krawieckie tak wyglądają. Może poza tymi pozostałymi elementami i nie są takie duże, ale wiadomo o co chodzi. Forget it, I shouldn't have asked. Please disregard what I said. I do not have the capacity to see things as you do, Master. And I certainly do not have the capacity to see things more clearly than you. You know, I've been wondering this for a while now, but... Znaczy, na Chisę to sobie porolujesz na Nowy Rok. Z tego co pamiętam z przecieków, to ona chyba jest postacią, która ma nam teasować Neo Union, czy w angielskiej wersji New Federation, czyli tą Ameryka / Dieselpunk, kolejny region. Nie jest base, tylko based. Tam D jest na końcu. Z tym zawsze można zrobić coś w drugą stronę. Mam nadzieję, że jak wpiszę overdesigned Chinese, to od razu mi jakaś postać wyskoczy. Szkoda. No, ale to ten. Przed Chisą będzie jeszcze Draco z czerwonymi włosami. Będzie niebieska Rin. Niebieska Ishtar. Konkretnie niebieska Ishtar. Ludzie już mają problem z tym, jak napisać i wymówić imię Juno. Kto jeszcze będzie? Będzie ta Lupa, będzie ten Chińczyk Hop. Hop Chińczyk jest najbardziej lubianą postacią na TikToku, bo na TikToku siedzą sami Chińczycy. Jak wam ktoś kiedyś spróbuje wmówić, że Polacy to są takie największe cebulaki, bo żaden inny kraj nie zacznie krzyczeć, machać łapami, jak tylko zobaczy flagę biało-czerwoną. Wszyscy tak robią. I wszyscy są równie wkurwiający. Are you actively trying to make yourself seem unexceptional? Not at all. There is neither anything exceptional nor unexceptional about me. I truly am just your blade, nothing more, nothing less. Is that so? Well, whatever. Wiem co chciałem zrobić jeszcze. Czy w Arknightsach jakaś postać nosi Serafuku? Chyba nie. A, tak, nosi. Jest ich kilka. No to jak chcecie zobaczyć, jak wygląda Chisa, ale overdesignowana, to... Gdzie jest oficjalny art? O, to tak by wyglądała overdesignowana Chisa. Karabińczyk tutaj jest bardzo potrzebny. Te to jeszcze ok. Ale ten tutaj i... No. No. Lepiej nie patrzeć za blisko. A to jest nadal dość prosty, jak na Arknights design. Wiem, jak wygląda Rio do Archive, bo grałem w prolog. Potem dopiero mi się gra znudziła. Takie przypomnienie, że Rio ma 17 lat? Nie, żeby to było ważne. Is that so? Well, whatever. I will go ahead and answer your question anyway. What I'm seeing here is the future. Though that's not to say I'm seeing the future itself, I'm just measuring and observing what it will become. Oh, not so much as a from you that time, eh? For a general, you really are a lot like a sword, aren't you? 'Cause I don't know if that's how you want me to see you, but oh well. No. Na początku Arknightsy były strasznie nudne, a teraz jak niby ponoć są całkiem okej, to nawet nie chcę ich ruszać kijem przez to, jak powyłaziło, jakim piekłem jest studio. Anyway, I don't know if you got all the nuances, but that's what it is I see. But just so there are no misunderstandings, I will say this. I'm just doing what I want, I have no idea... I'm just doing what I want, I have no idea what the future will bring. Whether those other servants live or die is all up to them. Oczekiwania na Game Fest? Fallout 3 Remaster. Zapowiedź oczywiście Fallout 3 Remaster, a pewnie już z Shadow dropują drugie DLC do tego. Jak się nazywał ten Skyrim w kosmosie? Starfield. O, drugie DLC do Starfielda. Będzie zwiastun i od razu będzie dostępne w Game Passie. Come on your 4 o'clock. Already dealt with. Gosh, we are really in sync today, aren't we? A poza tym pewnie pokażą zwiastun 2.4 do Wuthering Waves. Jak chcecie wiedzieć, co będzie pokazane, no. To i... Jaka jest druga opcja? To. No, najpewniej pokażą to. A jak nie to, to może to.
がどのような意味を持つのか理解しているはずだ。戦士たちよ、その勇敢を持ってセブンヒルズに敬意と忠誠を示せ。試合開始。
Za wcześnie miałem.
あなたの思うがままに。
O, tu chciałem dać.
格闘は噛み殺す。たたえろ、この身を。相棒が戦ってるのに見てるだけじゃいられねえの。
TBH to jest Rzym, co innego można w Rzymie pokazać. No, Lupę gra VA Lukoły z Kobayashi, a Cartesię gra Meduza. Bo to niebieska Meduza. Tak samo jak w przyszłym miesiącu, nie, w tym miesiącu już dostaniemy baner na różową, na różową Cartesię. Now's my chance to cover myself in glory. Take this! Damn it, that thing's just too damn big, even for a master of the club like me. Hey, you are stealing my thunder. Well, I figured you'd do something like that. And hey, now the enemy's focused entirely on you. Huh? Fall back. No, zaraz na początek 2.4 dostajemy ten rola i będzie też login bonus na ten rola i to nawet nie starczy na przegranie 50-50. No, ale jest dzisiaj nowy tydzień, więc polecałbym zrobić Somme Noir. 160 asterytów. To tyle co nic. Alright, we've cleared up a fair amount of little ones and we've got the big ones' attention, so anytime now. I wonder just how little Miss Resting Beachface is going to come through for us. OFGO? A chcesz meduzę? Myślałem, że tylko ja chcę meduzę. A planowałem wydać tylko jednego tenrola. Tak bardzo chcę meduzę. Okay, Sakura, I'm going. Get somewhere safe and wait for me. I'm your master. I'm going to watch you from right here. Also... here. I know the central governing AI already gave us some supplies, but I wanted to gift you some raiment too. It's a little nest egg I've been saving up for a special occasion. Please take it. I think you will need it. Okay, thanks. Then I will use this extra raiment to change my spirit origin into something a little more suitable for battle. Stand back. Zapomniałem o tym stroju. Pamiętałem pierwszy i trzeci, ale drugiego nie. Wow, you look awesome. Huh? Did you just click your tongue? Much as I am loath to admit it, there is apparently a bit of a tenor in here. Much as I am loath to admit it, maybe that's why I started speaking more formally. I don't mind either way, just be yourself. I do not think I mind either way either. But for the time being, I will keep to the formality. I am your servant, after all. As I have just made abundantly clear. And yet, I am also still me, still fundamentally the same person. Yes, I know. Now, if you will excuse me... Okay, see you later, Saber. And please be careful. Huh? What was that? No, never mind that. Right now, I need to focus on her battle. Good luck, Saber. Chrysaor. A thing born from my blood, bearing a golden sword, it went on to father countless hideous monsters. And so it is through this sword that I connect my own demonic self to the lineage of all monsters. Ale ty nawet nie masz demonic traita. Now go, my monsters, tear your prey with your teeth, rend it with your claws, toy with it if you so wish. And once you have ripped it to tiny shreds, my eyes will finish the job. A to starczy się zastanawiając, to jest takie kwadratowo przezroczyste. I nawet używa dwóch mieczy na NP, które nazywa się Chrysaor. Zupełnie jakbym to już gdzieś widział.
来なさい。でいいで、そうですか。我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ。祖は神を呪う我らを継承する光。我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサーケルベロス、こうしてあげます。スキュラの餌になりなさい。従います。いいで、従います。ケルベロス、こうしてあげます。プロメテウスをついばむがごと諦めなさい。終わりです。いいで、そうですか。我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ。祖は神を呪う我らを継承する光。我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサーケルベロス、こうしてあげます。スキュラの餌になりなさい。
To już? The prime eye of Defend gazed off into the distance as she went over her duties in her mind. She was here now to fulfill those very duties. There was a chance the monster in the distance could reach their location, or that a stray projectile might strike nearby. What would she do then? What else? She would protect her leader, even at the cost of her own life. That is simply who she was. Chwila. How are things going? The real battle has only just begun. The enemy's advantage has halted, at least for now. But could you not have determined that on your own, without coming outside to consult? I was in the mood. Whatever happens, it will have a profound effect on the Holy Grail War. Perhaps we could say it is the first step in the Grail War. Either way, when watching the stars move, it's best to step outside and look up at the sky, even if that sky is fake. Incomprehensible. From then on, the two remained silent as they studied the giant writhing mass in the distance. And then... I w sumie jest lista studiów, które mają zamiar się pokazać na Summer Game Festie, więc można zrobić tak zwany educated guess. Kto gdzie, jak i kiedy ma zamiar pokazać co. Kurogames najpewniej pokaże albo tylko właśnie stary patch do 2.4, bo tak robią chińskie gacze. Pokazują starego patcha na tych gamefestach. I o dziwo ludzie nie udają zaskoczonych, są zaskoczeni. I wasn't expecting this, as if that massive bulk wasn't bad enough. It regenerates too. Caster must be moving around inside that thing every time I attack. I don't think this is working like we expected. Oh, crap. You are right. This isn't looking great. Could you back her up, please? How could I say no to such cute puppy dog eyes? Okay, I suppose I can help out a little. But if it goes well, I want you to give me a nice big reward in exchange, okay? Hey, quit slacking off, would you? Now that we've dealt with the little guys, I say we try going after that thing directly again. I swear I don't know what you'd all do without me. Well, when they write about today in the history books, make sure you include this. The moment the plan failed and things were at their most dire, the great Doryoda swooped in to save the day. And thanks to him, everything worked out. Okay, I will give it one more shot, and if things look hopeless, I will run for it. Well, I felt like maybe I should praise him, but now that I see the look on his face, I'm not so sure. Astolfo zostaje. Astolfo stays on during quests.
遊戯の支度を始めましょう。見てください。ほほん、すごい。 月様。ただいま蒸発中。お月様。よし。君の真の力を見せてみろ。スパグリフ。うさぎ。てりゃてりゃてりゃ。
Mogłoby chociaż raz zakrytować.
共に行きますか。共に行きますか。目覚めなさい。いいでしょう。我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ。祖は神を呪う我らを継承する光。我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサール。ケルベロ
うちは
従います。
外はすぶすぶ。猫が鳴いたらどうしましょう。明かりを消してしまいましょう。ご来園ありがとうございました。足元に気をつけて。
ケルベロこうしてあげます。
見ていてください。
怪物の進化を従います。我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ。祖は神を呪う我らを継承する光。我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサール。ケルベロ
Coś wam pokażę. Obscure to w sumie była całkiem fajna gierka, taki trochę gorszy, ale nadal spoko survival horror.
Yoshi. 承知いたしました。
そうですか。
長の耳。
ケルベロ
Kurna, miałem nadzieję, że to się uda.
輝け黄金剣。
よし。
いいでしょう。
うさぎ。
Nie mam pojęcia, co można zrobić, jak zbrejkuję mu bara, if you know what I mean. No pewnie coś głupiego właśnie.
軍
だがね、甘いぞ。
キル!
出番です。いいでしょう。
A, chwila, tu chodziło o Clair Obscure. Nie wiem, po mojemu to jest abominacja, która powinna zostać zniszczona. Ale ja nienawidzę quick time eventów w JRPG-ach.
乱暴で何が悪いのでそうしてあげます。スキュラの餌になりなさい。
Kurwa.
今度はいない。
Ja pierdolę.
過激をは死なず。
一歩了解。
オン。
ブーストストライクマッシュモーター。
Maszu motor.
源氏死にそうらえ。過激をは死なず。
We love Maszu motor.
ザ儚きは罪。この世はなべて散りあくた。我が王貴様を捕らえたぞ。諸行無常乗者必須。ザンゼイ。これが危ないよ。オーディンめ。
Fucker.
もう少し。
Urwał!
オンザンワンゼイ。これがオンのホムラよ。
Lubię z tym. Problem polega na tym, że się kurna wyleczył. O, zesrał się. Że go nie dobiłem w tamtej turze i się zabił mi dwa te i się jeszcze wyleczył z tego. Kurna, jaki dupek. Swoją drogą, pamiętacie, że mieliśmy móc znowu używać normalnej maszu? Avalon nas okłamał. I can't believe you are making me work so hard. Can't you finish this thing off already? Were it so simple, I would. I think I have a chance to finish this now. These resources I'm working with won't last forever. I need a window to catch my breath. Come on, come on. What? More raiment from Sakura. Where did she get all this? No, never mind that now. This is my chance. This will be a gamble, but if I cast my mystic eyes over an even larger range, I can petrify the entire area where caster could be hiding. Fuck. I see, the petrification is working, and I know for sure that it's reaching caster. Cut the crap, if that's true, why hasn't that thing fallen yet? Zasięg. Because it's so massive that even my Mystic Eyes petrification is taking a little time to work its way inward. At present, caster is like a parasite hiding within its host's flesh. When the outer layer of flesh is petrified, he makes new flesh to hide himself in. W sumie to już chyba był dobry moment, żeby zapowiedzieli DLC do Avowed. So much like Russian Matryoshka dolls. He is creating more fiend flesh inside the petrifying fiend and using it as a shield. So then, what do we do now? Even if we can figure out where caster is, it's not gonna matter if the petrification doesn't reach him. Then how are we supposed to defeat him? Oh, my room is full of secrets, like the corpses of all my wives who sneered at me. The next wife who sees those corpses becomes a corpse herself, then by the next wife and the next. And so the cycle continues into infinity. There is no end of bloody wives to be found in that room, no end of taboos to be unleashed upon the world. Then that means his noble phantasm included the concepts of infinity and repetition right from the start. Ha ha ha! Z jednej strony rozumiem, czemu nie dali mu animation update'a, ale z drugiej strony nie wydaje mi się, żeby to był wystarczająco duży powód, żeby ich nie zrobić. Who am I? There's no way I would know. I have an excellent memory. I can clearly recall past events with barely any effort. To jest ta pamięć pornograficzna. So I know there's no point in taking the time and energy to record them on a separate medium. I know that, but for some reason, looking over these records makes me feel at ease. It's a relief to look at external records, compare them to my own memories and confirm that they are both the same. It's the one thing I do that kind of feels like a form of recreation, but no matter how many times I reread the beginning, I don't see anything that explains this feeling. There's nothing written about it anywhere, which means it must have been here inside me right from the start. Why? Why do I always feel so incredibly guilty? Hey there, writing another diary entry? I know I said this before, but you AIs have a way to record data in your internal memory or something, right? So how come you go through the trouble of turning materials into pen and paper so you could write out your memories by hand? That's none of your business. I just feel like it. Huh, that's so? A nice, simple answer works for me. Even cooking really just comes down to the feeling that good food is better than boring or bad food. If people only cared about filling up on nutrients, there's plenty of ways to do that without involving stoves and pots. On which note, the new dish I made with the materials we got from Grow is done. It's spiced perfectly and has a rich depth of flavor. Its fluidity makes it easy to eat, and it is packed with all kinds of different ingredients. Do you get it? This will go perfectly with the naan I made the other day. Pandava style curry. Now go on, eat up, but put that diary away first so it doesn't get stained. I really don't want any, but you are not going to let me go until I have some, are you? Okay, here goes. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's good, thanks. Just good, huh? And your expression hasn't changed at all, either. I know it came out well if I'd served this to Yudhishthira, Arjuna, Nakula or Sahadeva. I'm positive they'll be smiling from ear to ear, but in your case... I'm sorry, I know you went to a lot of trouble to make this. It's not bad, really, but I don't know, it just feels like... I get it, you've got something waiting on your mind and there's not room for anything else, even my cooking. Right? Yeah, I think that is what it is. Hey, Lancer. What would you do if you were wrecked by guilt and you had no idea why? I don't know why I feel this way, I really don't, but I can tell it's coming from somewhere inside me. And it's why I'm scared to do, well, anything. I was so relieved when you said you were coming back here after what they told us at the church. This way I don't have to do anything. Still, I really am the worst, aren't I? The other AIs and servants are out there fighting right now, and I'm just here feeling bad about being the only one not doing anything. Some of the guilt is coming from that. I swear I really am hopeless. I know I'm messed up, but I have no idea how I got like this or what it means. Master, I know the diary was pointless, but really it wasn't completely useless. At least now I know that no matter how much I write in it, I won't find an answer. So I'm sorry, Lancer. You're trying to cheer me up with your cooking before you focus on winning the Holy Grail War, right? Unfortunately, I don't think anything's going to work on me. I feel so guilty all the time, and I doubt there's anything that can make it go away. So if you really want to win this, you should forget about me and... Damn, so I really haven't gotten through to you. Huh? What I mean is, you were too preoccupied with those guys to focus on my food. And that means I didn't do enough prep. Yeah, I think I might have messed up there. So let's get that taken care of real quick and try again. Huh? Hahaha. I know it, it's all about fundamentals. He who masters the fundamentals will be the victor. This war is all about resources, so of course the one who gathers the most with the greatest efficiency is going to win. And the one who figures out a system to directly convert those resources into power is all the more secure in that position. Even such simple truths eluded those fools, so how could they do anything but lose? I know it, I, Marcisław, am the one who is destined to achieve these ideals and reach the root. Huh? I've known guys like you. You are greedier and more envious than anyone, but you've got pride in spades. You don't ever want anyone seeing you lose, so you rely on everyone else to do your fighting for you, as much as you can. Yeah, I'm used to finding guys like that, the sorts who hide at the margins of a fight. Usually I just rely on my instincts to actually find them though. No wait, maybe you don't deserve to be lumped in with him? It could have been a trick of the light, but I think I at least saw a glimmer of justice deep in your eyes, even if it was held back by reason. Of course, that was also at a distance before you went and pulled this nonsense. I guess bringing out the big guns unbalanced your mind. I get it. Handling heavy weapons isn't easy. You coward. Who am I? I know I'm messed up, but I have no idea how I got like this or what it means. Yeah, maybe I'm no different. Honestly, I think I'm a little strange myself. Were I my true warrior self, I'd never have resorted to ambushing a weakling, especially over something that doesn't directly affect my allies. I surprised even myself here. But at the moment I guess I'm more of a cook than anything else. So I will do whatever prep work I have to, however much of a pain it might be. There's no fun in killing a weakling. But cooks can't be worried about that kind of thing every time they put down a struggling fish. This can't be happening. I'm Marcisław, a proud noble mage. Mage? No, yes, I'm not. Oh, I see. I'm just a part of an artificial personality, which means... Damn it. Does this mean... Oh no. What? Curses! So there was another dragoon out there? Curse you, my craven, cowardly brother-in-law. Curse you. No, my room's been sealed off at the source. No! It's gone? Both Caster and the colossal Rifin Fiend signals have completely disappeared. The most likely explanation is that something happened to his master. From the look of things, it is likely someone killed him. Who though? My first guess could be either the Lancer or Rider who declined to participate in this operation. Though I cannot say whether this was a coincidence or their plan from the start. So if only the master was killed, why did Caster disappear too? Something so large must have required a constant supply of mass amount of raniment to function. Even after its supply was cut off, it tried to continue summoning additional smaller things. As a result, all the raniment Caster was using to maintain his form was swallowed up in an instant by his own noble phantasm. That at least is my best guess as to what transpired. Although that is not the only possible explanation. Wait, that's it? You've got to be kidding me. After all that, this is how it ends? This is bullshit. What does it matter as long as it's over? It is over now, right? We have confirmed that Caster's colossal Rifin Fiend has disappeared. Congratulations on a job well done. Whoa, a special transmission from the governor. Gosh, that's neat. Indeed. Phew. Great job, Saber. You were amazing. I didn't do anything special. I only did what I had to. Alright, fine, whatever. If it's really over now, then hurry up and give us our reward. Well, a moment please, I am considering. Confirming definitions, reviewing data, replying records, substituting alternative situations, deliberating, comparing, comparing, searching for contradictions, no objections. I've come to a conclusion. You get in jack shit. The definitive factor in ending this situation was the cessation of function on the part of Caster's master. I have therefore determined that the servant responsible for that cessation deserves the lion's share of credit, and will be awarding his master with an additional command spell. However, I am not completely heartless. I will send someone over with enough raniment to compensate for your energy expenses later, as a consolation prize. That is all. I look forward to your future efforts and hope you will all participate enthusiastically in the next round. Goodbye. That's it! After all that hard work, all we get is a little raniment. This is bullshit, it's a scam. I figured it would end up like this. Ja też, ale nadal wkurwia. Still, at least that monster is finally gone. Now none of the AIs from Grow or anywhere else will have to worry about being eaten. We can go back to our regular peaceful Grow and the job we love doing so much. Really, what more could I ask for? It's too bad about the command spell, but yeah, peace is its own reward. Well, peace can't fill your belly. I can't believe all my hard work was for nothing. I will happily put in whatever effort it takes to get what I want. But I never put in effort for anything else. Ugh, how humiliating. Quit whining already. Sure, it's a shame we didn't get that command spell, but at least we aren't going home empty-handed. I'm not happy about the circumstances that led to this, but the fact remains regardless. With that creature gone, the next thing we are going to see is a ton of damaged defend, grow and other AIs coming to repair to have their injuries treated. And that means this is a huge opportunity for us to rake in the alignment, so this is no time to stand around complaining. Ooh, I can't wait to start repairing. Wow, you are really fired up about this. Talk about a wild fiend chase. All that hard work and all we got was reimbursed for our expenses. O kurde, ale chrupło. Nadal chrupie. Co jest kurwa? Co jest, czemu Chrome ma wielką aktualizację? Skończył? Chyba skończył. Ciekawe, jakie bezużyteczne funkcje wprowadził. I think there's a term for this kind of thing. Passion exploitation, was it? Passion, huh? You know, in spite of everything, I really did do my best out there. Alright, I almost forgot. Good work, Kama. Yes, that's it. That's the stuff. Now I feel like I just about broke even. Oh, did you want to pat my head too while you are at it? No? Aż tyle ramu nie żre, jak się nie ma otwartych 4 kart i na tych 4 kartach zasobożernych rzeczy. Na przykład jak się ma włączonego YouTube'a w tle, to lepiej, żeby nie był ustawiony na 1080p 60 fps-ów. It was an incredibly messy conclusion. As a result, the bird looking down on the world from up above couldn't help but think that this made for a completely unsuitable first step of the war. In fact, it didn't even qualify as such. The situation itself only made that clearer. There was someone who had been given a small bit of grace, a being with a will of his own who continued to struggle for his life in the way that all living things do. Eh? A good noble always makes sure to have a gilded carriage at the ready. A secret carriage, of course. Since I possess one, it must be so. Now, to send it home. Although, how tragic. With no money to my name, what woman would ever want to marry a man like me? I can't see anyone, but I can tell you are a servant. Who are you? Has the Reaper come to collect the fallen grain? Znam to coś. Na banerze jest. Well, why haven't you finished me off yet? What's more, the servant's master wasn't even properly disposed of. Normally, the winner of a battle should be given the authority. This is the rule of the Holy Grail War. If the master isn't nearby, you can just remove their AI core and transplant it elsewhere. But Lancer was content to merely destroy that master's outer shell. He even left his command spell intact. In which case this master should be given another chance. Yes, he overstepped, but right now things are far too stable. There are too many masters here who are not at all eager to engage in their own acts of aggression. We can't have that. We must have servants and masters fighting and killing one another. That is the power at the heart of the IAC method, the power that makes this world go round. Which is why I will now create a new master. Fortunately, the experimental format set for builds Prime AI allows for a certain degree of inventive freedom. So come forth, wicked AI master. Come forth, alter ego invented master. She said the thing. When the ego is altered and the impostor sus.
今年もやってきました。メロンの季節です。ふと興味をこの時期6月といえばあと1手この時期にあと1手今年もやってきました。メロンの季節です。アイスにジュース、ゼリーにケーキ。先輩は何がお好みですか？
W sumie to na surowo. Section 7. Dull pain is never seen. Reconstruction. I swear, where in the world did he go? And just when I wanted to ask him about this mark on my hand getting hot all of a sudden, too. I mean, I'm sure it's not a big deal, he didn't act like he never wanted to see me again or anything. But if he got pissed off and left because he thought I said something mental or whatever, that's just going to be even more depressing. Then again, maybe I really did say something like that earlier, and if I did, who could blame him for leaving? Prime AI? What? Yes? It's time for our regular replenishment. Okay, go ahead then. I'm not sure why what I'm about to say feels like admitting defeat, but since this approach clearly yields greater efficiency and increased motivation, it's completely logical to pursue it. Yes, completely logical. What I'm trying to say is, are there any more of those new materials around? The ones Lancer calls cooking? Aren't you guys always saying you don't need any fancy tricks? That a stable energy supply is all that matters? That's what we thought, yes, that is, we still do. But now that we've experienced the unidentified buffs that come from that cooking, we would prefer to have it again if it's an option. We would prefer to have it again if it's an option. I would stress that this is a completely logical conclusion. So maybe this is what they mean when they talk about having a discriminating palette. Prime AI, you are the master of Lancer who is capable of this cooking. So we were wondering if you might have gained a similar ability yourself. Me? I don't. Hopeful staring. Fine, I will give it a shot, but don't get your hopes up. There, but all I did was throw the materials together and convert them, so I don't know if it actually tastes good or not. Oh, I think this is a new and different kind of cooking. Could you tell us the name so we can add it to our database? I think it's called ratatouille. I'm not sure though. Zrobiła szczura. Zrobiła to. Registration complete. Alright, time to resupply. Wait, you add a dish of this powder and you add 2 dashes of this one. Understood, we will do that. I see, this is... Wait, don't say anything about it. I know it's terrible compared to his cooking. This is just a stopgap. Stopgap. Something I threw together as a diversion because you guys were starving for whatever cooking you could get. So please don't pay how it tastes and mind. Ręka. Why not? Seems perfectly decent to me. Ah. Lancer, when did you get back? Just now, and the first thing I noticed was that something smelled tasty. You're a pretty good cook yourself, Master. Look, forget about being nice, just tell me what you really think. Already did. It's perfectly decent. Really, it's not bad at all. Compared to your cooking, decent might as well be worthless. I wouldn't say that at all. I agree. Since you ordered us to be honest, we will give our response numerically. Your cooking scores a passing grade of 231 points in total. Congratulations. I'm not sure what to say to that, since I have no idea what the top of average scores are. That aside, Master, I should have known you'd be able to cook too if you set your mind to it. It's honestly what's most surprising to me. Well, I am technically the prime AI of Keep, apparently, and I saw the way you converted and processed those other materials, so I figured I could at least make something with them. Most of all, these AIs really wanted to replenish their energy via cooking. So on a whim, I thought it'd be better to try making something. If I'd known you were going to come back, I'd never have made anything so slapdash. Replenishment complete. Thank you for the delicious meal. I can confirm that our new tastiness satisfaction stat has gone up. It may now have reached a new max level, but it is definitely enough to satisfy us. It may not have reached a new max level, but it is definitely enough to satisfy us. We were going to begin a detailed analysis comparing all the ways your cooking compared to Lancers, but after seeing the way you're glaring at us, we've decided it's not worth the risk. So you cooked for them cause they asked you to, and they were mostly happy with what you made, eh? Na razie. Sounds about right to me. Is this kind of thing normal with cooking? Completely normal. By the way, how come you had them each add different kinds of powder to their food? You saw that too? I was only making a few adjustments. I mean, it just makes sense that a girl with leg fatigue and a girl with arm fatigue would need different tweaks to optimize their condition, right? I couldn't do much to improve the flavor, but I figured I could at least do that. Her lack of confidence aside, she really pays attention to her teammates, doesn't she? Maybe her habit of keeping a diary allows her to have observational skills? What are you smiling about? Nothing. Honestly, I was just thinking about how I misjudged you. Are you mocking me? I'm being completely serious. Hey, there's still some food left over. This is perfect. That little taste I had earlier wasn't nearly enough, so I think I will polish the rest off. Down the hatch. But hey, that cooking's not nearly as good as yours, right? So why would you... Who cares about that? You took the trouble to make it. Besides, you don't turn down food someone else made for you. Oh, I've never seen this kind of vegetable before. So that's what it tastes like. Is this the kind of veggie you prefer, Master? It's a good flavor profile too. I could gladly eat this all day. Never mind that. Where did you go anyway? What have you been doing all this time? Oh, that? I just went to kill the caster's master. Huh? Wait, you are serious? Of course, I killed him myself. It was surprisingly easy. I don't know for sure what became of Caster though. You're not the kidding type, so you really are serious? Then let me double check the rules. Battle results should an AI master die before their servant, the victorious master is permitted to access the defeated master's AI core. This in turn awards that prime AI's admin privileges and any remaining command spells to the victor. So, did you bring back his core then? Honestly, I have no idea. Right, of course you don't. I wonder what's going to happen now. Did we break one of the rules? What will the overseers say about this? Or maybe things are set up to happen automatically? I don't know. I just don't know. Something on your mind? Your brows more furrowed than usual. Maybe some of your food will cheer you up? Absolutely not. That's the last thing I need. Fine with me. I know I'm the one who suggested it, but I don't think my pride could take it if you liked your own cooking more than mine. Alright, now that I know more about your preferences, I'm gonna try coming up with another new dish. And now that I've taken care of your regrets with my prep work, I'm sure I can make something that will really speak to you this time. Regrets, I wonder, all this guilt and uncertainty I have inside me. Is it even possible to make it go away? Okay, let's just cover this up, and done. All you have to do now is take it easy for a while. Thank you, it's not much, but please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Are you sure? I wouldn't have minded waiting until you were all better, but thanks. Next. It's okay, you don't have to come to me, just lie down right there. I'm going to have to take your consciousness offline for a bit to work on you. Don't worry though, everything will be just fine. Okay, here we go. Phew. Nice work out there. Taking a short break? Good idea. In the long run, that will definitely improve your operational efficiency. You should let the type Rs who came to help handle things here for a while. Thanks everyone, you've been a big help too. I thought we were doing so well, but I guess it's no surprise such a huge monster did so much damage. Hey, at least it's better than if we hadn't done anything, right? I agree, we were clearly able to substantially reduce the amount of harm done. Otherwise, it is quite possible there would be no injured AIs to treat at all. I know, but even so, I still feel terrible that this happened. I know it's Reaper's duty to fix anyone who's damaged, and I'm completely fine with that. But it doesn't mean I want anyone to get hurt. You know, I was thinking, family is supposed to be the people who are most important to you, right? And building a family means adding more important people to your life, right? That's true. Whenever I imagine those people getting hurt like that, it makes my stomach get kind of tight and twisty. So if I get my wish granted and everyone becomes part of part of a family, then this terrible feeling I'm experiencing now might get even worse if they got hurt. Yeah, you may be right. So you get it now? That's right. Love and pain are two sides of the same coin. We form connections out of love, and it's because of those connections that we feel others' pains as our own. It is a simple, immutable truth of life. Love hurts. So, what are you going to do now? Give up on your dream of making a big, happy family? No, I don't want to do that, not at all. Even if families aren't all positives, maybe more so knowing that. I know I will need to be ready to deal with pain. I know I will need to learn to accept that there may be hardships. Dobry późny wieczór. But even so, I still feel as though I have to find people I can call family. I see. Okay, that's enough resting. Time to get back to work. We have barely had any time to catch our breath. So that we were able to take a break at all would indicate that the quantity of AIs approaching us for help is decreasing. Maybe it is time to conclude our rescue efforts? No, not yet. I'm sure there are plenty of other girls out there who still need repairs. Although that said, I guess there may not be as many proactively contacting repair anymore. How does that square with what you just said? AIs are fundamentally programmed to reward help from other AIs using raniment. So I doubt injured ones who, without much raniment to spare, would actively seek us out. Kasterował. Hop wziął i powiedział: ty, pamiętasz Fate Zero? Runda druga, let's go. Even if they happen to see someone from repair, they probably feel as though they can't ask us for help. I mean, it's not impossible for them to approach us, but they'd need to go through a bunch of red tape first. That's why we need to go out and approach them ourselves. It will be a hassle, but it's the only way we... Don't be stupid, this is no time to just go traipsing about. Berserker, where have you been all this time? I had my own things I needed to take care of. You say we need to focus on treating those who have raniment and put everyone else off till later? That's no way to run a country, we have to do something to fix it. Which is why I made these AI-specific contract chips. Gość poszedł i wymyślił system pożyczkowy. It's a compressed file containing a mutually binding contract program that allows the deferral of raniment payments. All we have to do now is hand this out to the injured AI so they can all get a copy. That way, even those without a single raniment to spare can get the treatment they need immediately. How did you come up with an incredible idea like that, Berserker? Did you hit your head or something? Ej, patrząc na konkurencję, to jest bardzo korzystne. Ridiculous. Any upstanding noble would do the same. Aren't I always telling you that a savvy, intelligent general I am? I finally got a chance to prove it, that's all. No need to fawn all over me for it. At any rate, this will help us treat a lot of AIs more quickly. I will pass this around to the repair girls and make sure they get into the hands that need them. Looks like we are going to have our work cut out for us again. I can't wait. Hey General, sorry to interrupt you while you are patting yourself on the back, but it says on the back of these chips that deferred raniment payments are 1.4 times the standard rate, including interest. Were you aware of this? Nie, ktoś musiał dopisać. What? How'd that get there? Ah yes, very convincing. So you snuck in an exploitative contract to take advantage of AIs in it? You are quite the ruthless money grabber. Aye. The fact that this increased rate is just barely reasonable only makes it worse. Aj tam przesadzasz. Dobry pieniądz. You are just an utter slimeball, aren't you? Is your head all Duryodhana or something? Still, I will say it's nice to meet someone who's already got one foot in the door of hopeless depravity. Wait a second, did you just use my name as an insult? No to wracając do pierwszych chapterów, gdzie wytłumaczyłem, jak wygląda sytuacja w Ameryku z Nimrodem. This was a very stupid decision on your part. What's wrong with it? There's a difference between quality and impartiality. If you do special things, you have a right to special compensation. That is not what I mean. Ayus may not have noticed your little stipulation earlier, but she is a prime AI and so is bound to catch on soon. Once she has it, will be easy for her to override those changes. So the reason I said your decision was so stupid... to jest... Dual Power. Dual Power z rękojeścią w kształcie Vajry. Is that you clearly did not think of how she would react to try to take advantage of the injured like this. Berserker! What is the meaning of this? Ayus's voice approaching. Duryodhana provoking. Lucky for me she's so busy there's no way she's going to set everything else aside just to punish me. On which note, I'm out of here. Just tell her something about how I was so concerned about her working too hard. That I let my kind and honest desire to make sure she was fairly compensated get the better of me. Got that? Ej, waifu that is approaching, provoking to alpha w PGR-ze. Za miesiąc spotka się z ojcem. What a scumbag. He really is just as bad as I heard. You think? I kinda like him. He's very human. Seems like it'd be easy to push him into depravity. He's definitely not shy about what he wants. Yes, that is true. He is very easy to read in that sense. Hej czat, wyślijcie chłopu tego... Wyślijcie chłopu shorta. Bo Marcisław kiedyś się wspinał po górach i była taka historia. Wspaniała historia. So, in short... No to w sumie jest prawda. Niczym papież kochał góry. Oh, my favorite sash is getting torn. Is it all the running? Or maybe the battles I've been fighting? Ah, damn it. I will need Raniment to weave a replacement too. Well, I guess I will just fold it and cover it up for... no... huh? Hey, you there. Looking like you might collapse at any moment. What an eyesore. And I don't like how loosely your arm is hanging either. Is it broken? I don't want to see that. Here, take this sash. Use it to make a sling for your arm. Then go see Reaper and give them this chip. You are worried about Raniment? Of course, I didn't expect to make any profit of a dirt poor thing like you. That's what the chip's for. Now go on, get out of here already. I'm a busy man, you know. I guess the contract might be rewritten, but at least the standard Raniment amount is better than nothing. Besides, I was just thinking it was time to get rid of that old sash and look for a new one. He's usually a bad guy, but I don't think that's all he is. Pochodzi za Mahabharaty, eposu narodowego Indii. Jest jego kinda głównym vilanem. Those must be Belts Type B AIs, so that is how they are going to rebuild the city. If they are finished healing AIs and have moved on to repairing buildings, maybe it is time to dismantle the field hospital. Negative. I believe we will still require its presence for some time. Hi DX. Would you care to explain what you mean by that, DX? Answer. To preserve the status quo for active Type Ds. We must be able to protect the wounded in the event a standard threat appears in the area. But we do not currently have enough Type Ds to do so, as many of them are currently injured. But if AIs requiring protection continue to gather in one place, then we can keep them safe with minimum personnel. Excuse me. I have been informed via intertype comms that a group of standard threats, bugs, has appeared nearby. Given our present personnel shortage, this unit must deal with them. Looks like she's pretty busy. I know that look. You want us to go and help her too, right? I have no objections. Thank you. Well, there's nothing much for us to do here with Ayus and the other Typars handling everything anyway, so fine. By the way, what were you doing while that monster was wrecking everything? I figured we'd see the head of security at least once or twice in all that. Report, I was guarding the central governing AI in front of the church. It was a special high priority mission. Is that so? Well, I guess that makes sense. The higher up someone is, the more they want to make sure they stay safe. Everyone else be damned. Negative, I was not acting on the governor's request. It was simply my role in this system. Yeah, we got it. You sure are a dedicated doll, aren't you? Anyway, let's get going. Malicious data detected. Initiating disposal with help from collaborators. Preparing for situation. I know these beaches. Która godzina? O, zaraz północ. I guess I be staying the night.
了解。宝具起動。
行くぞ。
源家飛べば変わらぬ発想旅。
うさ耳。
邪魔。なんの
いいですよ、別に。
サクサクやります。
No to jest ten skill z Shangri-La Frontiers.
そんなに欲しいんですか？
邪魔。
どうぞどうぞ。うさ耳。シュリンガーラヨーニ。後悔しないといいですね。よし。本当に本気で言ってるんですか？はいはい。じゃあカーマさんの花と。
Swoją drogą, ktoś oglądał drugi sezon Shangri-La Frontiers?
消えていろ。
うさぎ。
この華やかさにかけて負けるわけにはいかないのだ。
Tak KS-ować nie wolno. No bo na koniec drugiego sezonu, jak to w sumie w każdym sezonie i pewnie też w mandze, co ark odbywa się ark fillerowy, gdzie grają w inną grę. I ta inna gra zazwyczaj, jak to autor ma w zwyczaju, ma popierdolone zasady. I w prawdziwym życiu nikt by w coś takiego nie grał. Więc był turniej w bijatykę. Pojechali na Evo i grali turniej w grę, która jeszcze nie wyszła. Się czasami odbywa, ale to zazwyczaj nie jest jakiś specjalnie ważny turniej, bardziej ciekawostka. Grali w Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity, ale tak naprawdę nie, bo nie mamy licencji, zrozumiewalne. I do tego jesteśmy SAO, więc to była bijatyka z otwartym światem i proceduralnie generowanymi questami, które trzeba robić, żeby odpalić ulta. Ciekawe, ile trwa taki jeden mecz na tym Evo. Ciekawe, czy ta bijatyka też podzieli los Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity. No, to tak zwane funy. Situation resolved. Well, that was easy. You sure you needed our help for this? Hey, better safe than sorry. O, tam autor Shangri-La ogólnie chyba nigdy nie grał w żadne gry i nie jest za bardzo zainteresowany, żeby ich zasady miały sens. Więc jak tylko zaczęło się granie w tego Marvela, to wykłada te zasady porąbane, że postaci dzielą się, roster dzieli się na dwa typy postaci, na bohaterów i wilanów. I bohaterowie muszą ratować ludzi, robić heroiczne rzeczy, żeby ładować sobie meter, a wilanowie muszą robić wilańskie rzeczy. Ja tak siedzę, a co jeżeli mecz będzie grany przez dwóch wilanów? bo to jest nadal bijatyka 1 na 1. Albo jak jest 2 bohaterów. To co wtedy? Musiałem czekać 3 tygodnie, żeby się dowiedzieć, że wtedy są boty dorzucane do gry, które mają generować eventy. O i oczywiście, jako że to jest, że ta gra jest tylko mykiem fabularnym, który nie ma mieć sensu w prawdziwym życiu, to losowo na mapie pojawia się wcale nie kamień nieskończoności, który działa wcale nie jak złoty znicz, który możesz znaleźć i automatycznie wygrywasz cały mecz. Jak myślicie, ile Evo przeżyłaby ta gra na turniejach? To musiałby być bardzo suchy sezon, żeby przeżyła więcej niż ten pierwszy, na którym grali w betę. No ale Killer 7 nie jest kompetytywną e-sportową bijatyką. Apologies, I have just received reports of another threat spawning near Grow. This unit must go deal with the new situation, but if you do not mind, we will accompany you. We have already come this far. Once again, thank you. This way, please. Hang on, there... Where are you going? Where are you guys going? Huh? Are you already done? Jak się okazało na ostatnich tygodniach, polityka to jest highly competitive PvPvE. Well, no, not completely. But I've been thinking about it and I realized there are probably more damaged AIs in other places too. Swoją drogą, w świetle ostatnich wydarzeń musiałbym zrobić odezwę do narodu, że preamptywnie, zapobiegając jakiejś zemście, powinniśmy zarybić Wisłę karasiami, żeby stała się szamboodporna. But I've been thinking about it and I realized there are probably more damaged AIs in other places too. Some of them probably run towards Grow, so I thought I should check around there too to be sure. Then your timing is perfect. We were just about to head to Grow to exterminate some pests. That's great, we will come along too then. There really is nothing better than an honest day's work, so no more weird contracts, got it? Okej, jak zostanie jeszcze trochę karasi, to też możecie dostać. Yeah, you don't have to tell me again. I'm too worn out to even argue. Guess she tracked him down and really let him have it. The current is flowing well, without issue. It just needs more time. Time for it to adjust and come to life as a new personality. Once it has, it won't be long before the Holy Grail War resumes. It must resume. There is a light I seek at its end. It is the reason I use a Holy Grail War. Everything I do for my love. Support only. Okay, this spot should work. Come on, we are getting off. Yes, master. Now, which way is it? Let's check the coordinates. A little farther in that direction. Here we go. Okay, first plant this here. Master? Yep, I'm aware. Że to bardzo małostkowe rozrzucać rozrzucać sadzonki chwastów na polach. Nawet jeżeli to sąsiad wróg. I see, then I await your orders. So he won't even move to fight things like that on his own, huh? Is he just slacking off? No, it's not that. That's not a bug. It must be one of the shadows we've been hearing about. Either way, I don't really want to handle it on my own. Get rid of it, Ryder. As you wish. Is it just me, or is he doing his best to strike a perfect balance between standing out and blending in? %20 szans, more like 90%. Szkoda, że ten trzeci też nie zakrytował, byłoby śmiesznie. Now I see, I'm starting to get an idea of what's going on here. I'm sure these things really are spawning randomly, but of course there has to be a reason for it. The question is, what is it? Let's try adding in the coordinate system elements I was already researching. They might just fit together better than I thought. But I still need a lot more information to be certain. Okay, we are done here. Take me to the next point. Yes, master. No, Osztor w końcu świetny saber. Znaczy rider. On to nawet casterem byłby zajebistym. Hehe, you will probably never ask unless I say something, so I will just go ahead and tell you. You want to know what I'm doing, right? No, Beastem też, tylko na krótki czas, bo potem się w sól zamienia. As you can see, I'm making a map. Well, I guess it's more that I'm making something like a map. Alright, go ahead. You may ask any question you like about what I just told you. You have my permission. A map, eh? You are a Prime AI. Do you not have a map of this world already installed within your memory? Good question. Oh right, you don't like that sort of prize, do you? Then I will just say it's a normal question. It makes sense you'd be wondering about that. The answer is simple. As you can see, this map is meaningless. But that's also exactly what's important about it. I'm looking at functionality, not lay of the land. Why is this world shaped the way it is? What is the significance of that shape? No mere blade like myself need be concerned with such questions. To jest dobre pytanie, pewnie dość smutno. Well, don't you sound happy about that? Anyway, I think I'm close to figuring something out after matching my findings to that shadow. I don't know whether it will rain on that day or not, but I've got the fireworks I plan on launching all ready to go. So I should be able to move around more freely from now on. And a horse is a better vantage for observation on the go than a motorcycle. I'm glad you use a horse rider. I will be counting on you to keep giving me lifts. As you wish. Speaking personally, nothing would make me happier than to be treated merely as a loyal vehicle. You really are a strange guy, aren't you? Not that I mind. You are a very helpful assistant. That is who I am. Jest Chińczykiem, więc jest bardzo quirky. That's who I am? What a joke. Without the slightest change to his expression, he asks himself. Who am I? It's a question that's been bothering him ever since he was summoned. Gao Changgong, a warrior, a member of the Northern Qi imperial family, a general, a masked hero, the Prince of Lanling. All of those things are true, but that isn't the whole story. The man he is now steadfastly rejects the self looming before him. That's how it has to be. As long as that self doesn't come to pass, nothing else matters. The problem is, all his other selves seem set to inevitably lead to that one. They are all connected. So he must cut them off here and now. He must be Gao Changgong, the furthest iteration possible from that dreaded future self. These other selves must be cut away. And so he is neither a warrior, nor a general, nor a masked hero. He has vowed to do whatever it takes to avoid moving forward, even if it means turning to evil. And becoming an abject coward. Who am I? Kurna, czy oni wszyscy muszą o to pytać? Tak, bo to główny motyw przewodni. I can't even count how many times I've asked that question now. I'm sure I asked it even before I was summoned to this world, and when I lived on that formless island. I'm not even a hero, nothing more than a sworn enemy of humankind. I'm an anti-hero. W sumie cool, że używają kolorków, żeby dać nam jakieś tam rozróżnienie, kto to może mówić. That's why this monstrous self of mine has so many different meanings to it. But now I'm here with a golden sword. What kind of me is this? Pink Cartesia. What do I think? What do I wish for? What do I regret? What am I looking for? What am I fondest of? And what am I most afraid of? I know the answers to those questions. That's exactly why I'm doing this. This was a mistake. I should never have been summoned by her. Here, more reinforcement materials for the construction. Thank you. Much appreciated. You don't have to thank me, I'm just following my Prime AI's orders. Report that conducts your exam results. There should be no issue with going about your usual activities, but taking your master status into consideration, I think you will need to do something about this soon. I recommend discussing this matter with Repair's Prime AI. Would you like me to request a consultation on our inter-type comms? Oh no, that's okay. You don't need to go that far just for me. Why not? That's kind of difficult to say. I know myself well enough to say I'm not sure this is the kind of problem that can be fixed by talking with her. That is true. It's possible that this issue is beyond our ability to repair. That's arguably how it reached this point. Maraca? Right, and that means I'd just be adding to her worries for nothing. I don't want to do that to the one who saved my life. And besides, there's another, much less complicated reason. A part of me wants to keep trying even if it means I end up disqualified. I guess you could say that's my egotistic side at work. So please don't say anything about this to Ayus or to Saber. Of course, every typer swears an oath to keep our patient's privacy. I'm back. What did your test results say? Fine. She said I should have no issue with my daily life at all. Right? Nie przyjrzałem się tej ręce. Nic specjalnego poza comment spellem. Yes, that's correct, at least in regards to your daily life. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I'm done helping build. Is there anything else you want me to do? I think that was the last urgent task for the time being. Thanks, Saber. You don't have to thank me, it's my job to do what you tell me, that's all. Even so, I'm still genuinely grateful. If you hadn't fought for us, we would never have been able to return to grow. I know there aren't as many of us as there were before, and our facilities were a little damaged. But the important thing is I can still live here with all the other Type Gs again. I will be able to keep sowing seeds for a long time to come. That just makes me so happy. Sakura, you've got it all wrong. The only reason this place was destroyed, this place you value more than anything, was because of the Holy Grail War. You almost lost all that for good because of servants like me, don't forget that. Hell, it's partly my fault this happened. You shouldn't thank me for solving a problem I created. Dlaczego? Bethesda jakoś to robi całe swoje życie? Prawie całe życie. I wszyscy są im wdzięczni. Why are you so... Alright, I wanted to do something to thank you properly once we were back on our feet. Should you join me for a little bit, Saber? Like I said, you really don't need to thank me. But I'm in no position to refuse, so I will go wherever you like. Bethesda znalazła Infinite Money Glitch. Nadal mnie bawi, że nie wiem, już chyba tego nie robią, ale do bardzo niedawna, chyba do Skyrima, chociaż jestem prawie pewien, że Skyrim też miał ten problem. W Bethesdzie nikt nie miał pojęcia, co to znaczy kompresować audio. I jak już mieli nagrane wszystkie dialogi, mieli questy gotowe i w ogóle całość była skończona, okazywało się, że nie mają szans zmieścić tego wszystkiego na płytę. Więc po prostu wycinali 30% zawartości gry. Gdyby tylko dało się zrobić coś, żeby te wszystkie dialogi tyle nie ważyły. This is it? What kind of place do you think it is? It's a hill. This side has a good view. It will be easy to see an enemy approaching from up here. Though that also means we will need to take extra precautions against snipers. The tree line there obscures visibility, so on this side we will need to... W ogóle coś niedawno też usłyszałem, że Bethesda outsourcowali Fallout Shelter do jakiegoś innego studia, co nie? I jak to inne studio chciało wydać kolejną grę, która, jak to wiadomo, to samo studio, podobne mechaniki, to Bethesda ich pozwała. Kurde, imagine. W latach 80. robisz tą jedną pierdoloną grę o graniu w sebagałę i duże korpo cię wychuja na kasę i od tego czasu postanawiasz, że teraz ty będziesz wychujiwać wszystkich na kasę. Bo tak było, nie pamiętam z jakim studiem Bethesda na początku kolaborowała przy robieniu chyba pierwszej Fify? Nie Fify. Jakiejś Sebagały. Jednej z tych takich pierwszych. I to korpo ich potem wychujało na prawa autorskie. I od tamtego czasu Bethesda robi dokładnie to samo każdemu innemu. Chcemy Fallouta. O, Interplay dogorywa. To może zróbmy z nimi taką umowę, że oni będą mogli sobie zrobić jeszcze MMO, a my potem robimy pozostałe części. Ej, ale w tej umowie pisze, że my robimy wszystkie pozostałe części. Proszę wywalić to MMO. Oh, Saver. Still, you're right about the view. I think this is the most picturesque spot in all Grow. It's my favorite little secret spot. Wiesz, taka zabawna paralela. Atari nie chciało kredytować swoich twórców gier w napisach, więc ci programiści się zbuntowali i założyli Activision. Bethesda do dzisiaj nie ma najmniejszej ochoty kredytować swoich pracowników w większym detalu niż ten to tylko projektował questy. A jakie questy? Nie robiłem jakiegoś specjalnego researchu, ale Bethesda ma strasznie duży przemiał pracowników. Bardzo mało ludzi, którzy pracowali nad jedną grą, potem pracują nad kolejną grą. I oni wtedy albo idą pracować gdzie indziej i nie mogą się kompletnie znaleźć na prawdziwym rynku pracy, bo praca w Bethesdzie to jebnik, albo już znikają z giereczkowa na zawsze. Ej, fani nie zrobią za darmo, fani podpiszą z nami kontrakt na bycie częścią Creation Clubu i my będziemy mieć za to dodatkowe pieniądze. There's always a great breeze blowing up here, so I was hoping you would like it too. Polecam przesłuchać sobie konferencję GDC Teda Showa? Nie pamiętam jak miał na imię, chyba Ted. No, Hop pracował jako jeden z level designerów, czyli robił w sumie wszystko. Przy Skyrimie i Oblivionie. Potem był głównym level designerem. Był chyba głównym scenarzystą do Far Harbor. Polecam. On tam nie mówi niczego wprost, trzeba tak troszkę się wsłuchać w to, co mówi. Praca w Bethesdzie to jest kurwa piekło. True, I don't hate it. Show, tylko nie pamiętam jak miał na imię. Ed Show? Teraz pracuję nad Subnauticą 2. Kurna. GDC. William Shen. No, William Shen. GDC William Shen. Co? Aha.
Was all handled by level design. And I
On tu
wanna
opowiada
mention-
takie ciekawe rzeczy. Jak graliście kiedyś na przykład w ten poziom z nawiedzonym domem w Skyrimie i jakim cudem on jest taki, jaki jest. Polecam to przesłuchać, bo człowiek tak nabiera pewnego podziwu, jakim cudem to w ogóle powstało, nawet jeżeli jest chujowe. Ciekawym przykładem jest ten USS, jakkolwiek on się nazywał, ten w Falloutie 4. Statek, który siedzi na dachu. Ten cały questline. To jakim cudem on powstał? W Bethesdzie panuje taka atmosfera tego, że możesz do każdego podejść w każdej chwili i dorzucić mu się jakoś do jego kawałka mapy. I on ci nie jest za bardzo mu nie wolno powiedzieć nie. No i oczywiście nie ma czegoś takiego jak design dokument, więc quest design, level designerzy nie mają za bardzo wglądu na to, jak wygląda ogół gry, więc każdy quest jest robiony praktycznie od nowa na swoją własną metodę. W Morrowindzie jest 1 albo 2 questline'y, które używają systemu dialogów. Chyba tylko 2. Jak mówię systemu dialogów, mam na myśli taki prawdziwy, co ja twierdzę, że Wikipedia okienko w Morrowindzie jest chujowe, no to chyba wątek imperialny ma normalne dialogi. Że wybierasz sobie opcję na dole okienka, a nie na boku. Nigdy więcej. To jest fascynujące, nie mam ochoty nigdy być blisko tych ludzi. Współczuję każdemu, kto musiał tam pracować. Right? I'm glad to hear that. Oh, you can sit down over here if you want. The materials growing from this tree make a great roof. It's almost like a gazebo. Don't you think? Come on, let's go relax there. You know all about the outside world, right, Saber? I mean, of course you do. I'm sorry, I just realized this empty scenery must pale in comparison. I mean, it's all artificial, right? You've only just realized that? I doubt there's anything in this world that isn't artificial. And besides, I think the island I used to live on was quite empty too. By comparison, this place might not be so bad. Really? I think so, though I'm not sure since I don't remember it very well. I'd love to hear more about it. We've never had a chance to talk about this kind of thing before. I just told you I don't remember it well. The only thing I really remember is my sisters. That's fine with me. I'd love to hear about them too. Why are you so obsessed with my past? Knowing it won't change anything. Yeah, that's true. I guess I was a little excited earlier. Even I'm not sure why though. Maybe it's because you are the first being I met who's just like me? For real? And when two people are about the same age, the same gender, and in similar positions, this is the kind of thing they usually talk about, right? We can't escape the fact that we are AIs. At their core, our conversations are just a functionality we perform because it's necessary. The Type Gs and other AIs are all great, of course, but they are also programmed to do whatever I say. But you and I are on equal footing. So maybe it's that you are the first being I've ever met who I didn't immediately understand. And that's probably why I want to talk and learn about things like this, even if they don't matter. You recall that I'm not an AI myself, right? Right, of course, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not making any sense. I know how pointless this was. I know we shouldn't be bothering with it. And yet, seeing her shy face and feeling this inorganic wind that reminded me of the wind back home, here in this isolated place, must have done something to my mind. She sat down. Then maybe that means... So you really don't care what we talk about as long as we talk? Nope, I mean, I really am curious to hear more about your sisters, but yes. I'm happy to talk about anything. I need to be careful with what I say about my sisters, otherwise I could end up cursed. Really? Not sure. Okay then, what about your homeland? Well, okay, I don't think I will be very interested though. It will be very interesting though. Chyba powinienem podlinkować to, o czym mówiłem, że jest ciekawe. Jakby kogo to obchodziło, to jest. Właśnie to się kończy na tym, jak działał Starfield. I dlaczego Starfield był w ten sposób zrobiony. Jak dojdziecie do gadania o Starfieldzie, kurde, to będzie coś. No teraz tak patrzę. Jest tutaj o Skyrimie, Falloutie 4, Far Harbor, bo Will Shen był jego reżyserem. Fallout 76. Jak dojdziecie do Fallouta 76, to nawet nie będą musieli za bardzo mówić o tym. Będziecie wiedzieć, dlaczego ta gra tak źle wyszła. A Starfield to już w ogóle jest jebnik. No jest w Something Wicked. Miało spore layoffy, jak w sumie wszyscy, ale z tego co mi się wydaje, on tam cały czas jest. Od czasu do czasu patrzę. Od tamtego właśnie, od tamtej prelekcji patrzę, czy chłop jeszcze żyje. No więc on chyba jeszcze pracuje nad Subnauticą 2. So what's inside that case anyway? I've been wondering about it since we got here. Huh? Alright, I was having so much fun I completely forgot. These are... what were they called again? Alright, lunchboxes. These are lunchboxes. I saw in the database that when you go somewhere with a nice view, have a nice talk and eat a nice lunch from a lunchbox, it's called a picnic and it's supposed to be lots of fun. I wanted to give you one as a present, but I got so caught up in our conversation I forgot all about it. Here, this lunch is made up of more processed materials we got from Keep. A, jakbyście chcieli, żeby ktoś z wami obejrzał tą prelekcję i każde zdanie rozkładał na czynniki pierwsze, to Patrician TV zrobił 7-godzinnego live'a z tego. No, to tak jakbyście naprawdę mieli dużo wolnego czasu. I did my best to arrange them into something similar to what I think people call sandwiches. I made lots, so let's eat them together. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. A penny? You don't eat those, do you? It's just an expression, don't worry about it. They look good. Do you hear that? Is someone fighting nearby? It doesn't sound good, that's for sure. Come on, let's go take a look. Saber and Sakura. The berserker in assassin camps and the head of the Fend. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a mission. This has nothing to do with the Holiday War. So you are taking care of bugs, huh? We will help too. Don't worry, getting rid of pests is all part of running a farm. Huh? Okay, let's do this. What the fuck are those numbers? W trakcie tego Shin Megami Tensei eventu nie miałem QP. W końcu mam, mógłbym przelevelować te skille.
手早く済ませましょう。お行儀よく。いざお弁当作る。そうかそうか。行くぞ。いつまでも小さくはないのです。生命とは成長するもの。その極限を見せましょう。トントントン。うさ耳。
トントントン。
別に。はいはい。よし。これは見える。はあ。うさぎ。
O, łańcuch.
命令ならね。行くぞ。そうかそうか。
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ、剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ、祖は神を呪う我らを継承する光、我が魔眼にて汝を祝福するクリューサーオール。
ウサギ。こうしてザバー。
Prawie calculated.
お月様。ただいま蒸発中。行くぞ。君の真の力を見せてみろ。ヒポグリフ。一緒にやる？
Fuck.
ダメダメ。ラララ。見せ別に。
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ、剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ、祖は神を呪う我らを継承する光、我が魔眼にて汝を祝福するクリューサーオール。
やるべきことをやっただけよ。
Phew, I did it. Maybe that means I didn't need to worry about after all. Thank you for your assistance. Not at all. Like I said, pest removal is a regular part of keeping fields. I couldn't just stand back and let someone else handle it. If I can help, of course I will. That said, I guess I do usually ask the friend for help whenever especially big pests show up. My point is, we were in the area, so pitching in was no big deal. Anyway, I see you guys were all helping out too. I'm sorry I left without thanking you properly after Caster's monster disappeared. I just had to come back and see what became of Grow as soon as I could. Don't worry, it's totally fine. The space is right on the outskirts of Grow, isn't it? It must be a lot of work to manage so much land all on your own. Oh, I wasn't actually here for work today. My favorite spot to rest isn't far from here. If you'd like, you are all welcome to rest up there. You should be able to relax and replenish your raiment there, and I even have lunchboxes. Don't worry, I made plenty to go around. What do you think? I'm fine either way, personally. I don't care whether the raniment's coming from that type D or food from Keep. If I do some work, I just want a reward right away before I forget. We still have work to do, so I will not be able to join you. However, it looks like there are only a few small stragglers left, so the rest of you are free to relax. I will give you some raiment now too, to thank you for all your help. Well then, I don't see why not. I'm sorry, Saber. I felt like I needed to do something to thank them too, so before I know it... Why are you apologizing? I think getting too friendly with them isn't the best idea, but you have already made your decision. It's fine. I am just a servant in the end. Come on, don't be stingy, give me some more sandwiches. Knock it off, have you no sense of restraint? Restraint? I'm both a member of royalty and the greatest warrior to ever live. Why would restraint be part of any of that? Do you forget you are only here because Sakura was kind enough to invite you? Maybe I should kill you after all? It's okay, Saber, you don't have to kill him. Maybe you should slow down a little, you are getting cramps all over yourself. Sticking out his cheeks. Wordlessly reading her vajra. Fine, I guess I will have to wipe your face then. I swear you are such a child. He really does eat like a kid, doesn't he? Well, I suppose the expression one makes when eating or sleeping has nothing to do with one's personality. I just hope no one is foolish enough to let the one fool them about the other. Okay, I'm done. But you just said you wanted more. I did want more, but I never said I'd eat it. Here, you can have them. In fact, have them all. Have another helping if those aren't enough. Maybe that will finally get you growing a little. Oh, but don't grow any taller than that Saber there, okay? She's as big as you can get before you get into overgrown oaf territory. Aha. That's it, he dies. Now, there's no need for that. This can be normal, right? A thought crossed my mind. Who am I? I'm the Prime AI of Grow, a master in the AI Holy Grail War. Saber named me Sakura. I'm here because I have a job to do. I need to fight in the AI Holy Grail War to stimulate the system's reanimate circulation, thereby helping it recover its functionality. And yet, weirdly enough, it seems I have other desires besides that. I love this peaceful time, and I love this place, this home that enables it. I don't want to lose either. Maybe that's my wish, maybe that's what I should be fighting for. But what if I don't have to win this war for that to happen? What if these are things I can just enjoy, like the wind blowing across this hill right now? Maybe I don't have to fight after all. Maybe I'm a coward, or defective, I don't know. All I know is, for some reason, all I really want is to protect this place where I feel at home. Am I the only one who feels this way? If I told someone else in my position about this, would they just laugh it off? For that matter, why do we have these wishes in the first place? To jest dobre pytanie. Sakura? Ha? Zwłaszcza, że wiemy teraz, że ktoś im wybiera te osobowości. Hey, wait! Ha? I don't think that has anything to do with us. I don't sense Lancer anywhere nearby either. What are you doing here, Sergeira? Nothing. I just wanted to ask how everything turned out. Especially since it looks like Lancer did something behind my back. So it was him. He killed Caster's master. Probably. Anyway, I figured you were the only one who'd know how things turned out, and who I could actually talk to. I see. So we have you and Lancer to thank for getting rid of that monster. Yes, thanks to you two, Grow is saved and we are already working together to repair the damage. Oh, we are actually having a picnic, or at least something like one right over there. You're welcome to join us if you want. No thanks. I'm not really cut out for something as happy and friendly as a picnic. I just wouldn't fit in. Well, I'd love it if you joined us. In fact, that sort of thing is my wish. Well, not mine. What is your wish then, Sergeira? There's no point in telling you, but I guess it can't hurt. I don't know much about it myself, and there's nothing I can do about it anyway. I have this constant feeling of guilt in my chest all the time. My wish is to make it go away. Everything I do now just makes it worse. So I don't want to be happy, I don't want to taste good food. I don't even want to win. All I really want is for someone to kill me, or maybe punish me. She just like me for real. Great, I actually said it aloud. I must be broken if this is the kind of thing I'm thinking. I'm not like you at all. That's why I'm hopeless. Wait. Huh? Are you okay? Sakura, I'm sorry I didn't get here in time. No, it's fine. I guess you must have been nearby watching over me, thanks. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I tripped and fell on my face like that when I tried to run. Are you okay? I'm fine. Look, this is my full of energy pose. Anyway, I guess she just doesn't care for picnics and I don't want to force her to attend, so what can you do? If only this natural tranquility could last forever. Like the wind blowing through the trees. Except I know that's not really true. There's nothing natural about this tranquility, and one day this wind is going to go in. Tam gdzie nie mają, to usuwają, tam gdzie nie powinno, to zostawiają dwa tu. This wind is going to come to an end. Oh, you're back. There was no need to rush. When the ataraxia is hollow. W sumie Sereżeira mówi trochę o śmierci. Czy jej ataraksja też jest hollow? Oh, you're back. There was no need to rush. You could have taken your time. Something wrong? You look terrible. I'm fine. It's nothing. I hope you are right. So, what's the situation? Did you learn anything valuable? Oh yeah, it looks like you were the one who made that monstrous caster disappear. But aside from the... Lancer? Are those? Whoa, what the hell's going on here? This ain't what was supposed to happen. Stay close to me, Sakura. I don't understand. Me neither. What are they doing here again? No i to jest nasza Atarakusia. Okej, robi się tych strzałków trochę mniej, powolutku. Ale 1/3 tak mniej więcej za nami. Dobra. Ten. Widzimy się na kolejnym, jeszcze tylko się to przejrzy. Kto tu jeszcze ma nowe info? A co tu się stało? Zredagowane jak ujawnione akta CIA. Dobra, mamy dobre tempo. Jutro będziemy je kontynuować. Tymczasem powodzenia każdemu, kto tam cierpi w Bethesdzie. Na razie.